Previously on Vlogtober.
But this, well, Daniel, October is right around the corner. Like, nobody understands all the shit we do. So for dinner, we got eyeballs. Oh, thank you. He drink through these up in 2 days. He on his own. Like back in the day, like you drink all this up, and you drink a water type. It doesn't even matter. But Hey you guys, so today's Saturday and we are on the way to the beach, honey. We had a late start, but we are about to be there in 10 minutes. So I'm super excited. Yeah, so I just wanted to update you guys on what we're doing on this here Saturday. Outside. So per the usual, I wanted to get the, excuse my face, the sunset, but I was too busy enjoying the sunset and my phone was too far away, so I didn't get it. But yeah, it's a vibe out here, you guys. Get into it. It's a vibe. Having a really great time. Where'd he go? There he is. Having a good time. We're gonna circle back next Sunday so we can have more time. But yeah, and we winging it because clearly where we parked, time is up. So we out here like YOLO ticket. So tough as shit. So peaceful. Yeah, it's so peaceful. And your
They help me with?
what? They help you Hey guys, so today is Monday and I've been rocking and rolling all day. So this morning Daniel had a doctor's appointment and then I went and toured 2 daycares to which I've made a decision on and put my request in to hold my spot. Excuse me. Because it's team 30 weeks today and we got to make moves. So I'm feeling good about that. And so I was doing like a lot of adulting and I was like, oh, I need to go get some groceries. And I realized I didn't have it in me to walk to one, do the grocery order and come back out and get it, nor walk nobody's house. So I ordered them. Granted, because um, I waited so late in the day, I had to do a rush order and pay an additional $14 for the fee. But then I be thinking about it. Like when I be doing DoorDash for food that's only going to last me today, I pay the fee. So why can't I pay the fee for the groceries? My husband hates the whole delivery ordeal. But baby, listen, it's my new thing. If because coming down them steps, that's what be taking me. Deliver mine. I think I'm gonna start putting a basket out there when I know it's coming. Put it in the basket and we'll slide it in. Sure will. Anyways, so I come to show y'all what we've got. This is just to last us really, because it's not even a whole week just because it's me and Daniel right now. You know, till Bae comes back, so we don't need a whole lot. Anyways, so start with lunch. Got the shrimp scampi, and it was already really hard for me to even figure out what to darn get because y'all know how I am. I don't have a taste for nothing, so that's that. Tonight, later on, I think I'm gonna do a taco melt where we can dip with the chips. So I got 3 packs of taco seasoning. I'm out of toothpaste, so I got this toothpaste. I got some soap, and I know y'all sick of me getting this one bar. This the real Dove, but everybody like sometimes in the pack the Dove don't be smelling like Dove, so I get one, and it's gonna last me a whole month. Okay, let me not try to put things. Let me just show y'all and then put them all up in a minute. So for breakfast, I think I'm feeling smoothies. I couldn't decide on a snack fruit to get, so I got some frozen blueberries. I did get some ribs when I did go shopping last week when I cooked. So Daniel was talking about broccoli. I have cheese for the taco melt. I have the breakfast essentials and French vanilla that I'm going to add the blueberries to in the morning. I got some Spanish rice. Oh, I hope I got milk. Mac and cheese. So I might have to go get milk. Didn't think that through when I was ordering. Because one, I wanted a nap. But I don't foresee that happening right this very second. I got some bananas, so I'm going to put the bananas in the smoothie in the morning. And really, I almost hate to even put these out because the fruit fly has been bad. Comment down below if y'all feel like fruit flies have been attacking real bad. Like, I got 2 packs of ground beef. Well, ground turkey. Because really red meat messed my stomach up real bad. But, yesterday I went and got my iron infusion, which we'll talk about that shortly. And they were talking about me, you know, eating green leafy foods and red meat and stuff like that to get my iron up. Because I feel a smidge more energy, but also still tired. So, I don't know what that means. Got some sour cream. The other way, sis. What you doing? Okay. And to go with my ribs, I got some potato salad. Amish. Comment down below what kind of potato salad do you eat? The Amish or not? Taco sauce. Why I say it like that? Salsa. And bag of chips for us to dip it in. So I know that taco melt, because it's just us, will definitely get us through the night and tomorrow. So honestly, the ribs we probably won't even have the Wednesday anyway. So yeah, and that ended up costing about, like, the order itself was $45. But I mean, y'all know how it is. So I'm gonna put these away, and then am I gonna talk to y'all about? Yeah, I'm just gonna put this away. Let's put the food away. Alright, so I've done that, put that up, and I'm about to go rest for a sec, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about, because my house is doing what it's doing. So when I come back we'll talk about how the iron infusion with my face is so dry. I don't know what to say about it anymore. Anyways, the iron infusion, how that went, and while I straighten up and things, and yeah, that's gonna be on the docket. I was off today, because they, like I said, they had a doctor's appointment, so I'm just winded for one. But there's a difference between winded and severely tired. Because I've been trying to take a nap, but I haven't been able to really fall asleep. So I guess I do have a smidge more energy. But anyway, so I'm about to rest a little bit. I've done that. And then we'll pick back up when I get ready to, because we flew out of here this morning. Not really. But when I'm getting ready to straighten up. Daniel. So yeah. I'm losing my train of thought. So yeah, that's all I'm doing today. I'm gonna make my bed and I'm gonna clean the bathroom because that definitely needs to get done. And then I'll probably start cooking about. We're not too long. Well, we ate at 1, so I'll maybe start cooking about 5:30, 6 o'clock. We'll eat and then we'll have. Then I'll go ahead and start to settle down for bedtime. Because I did notice that yesterday I had a little trouble going to sleep. I had a lot on my mind. And I feel like that's going to be the case up until birth because while I think I'm prepared, not as much as I would like to be. And so those are things, there are certain things I want to knock off the list this week. I feel good that we've secured. Well, I'm not going to feel good about saying we secured daycare until I pay that registration fee. I'll feel better about that. I am going to pack our bags. We can talk about this in a minute. Bye, y'all. Hey, guys. I really am sorry for this lighting. That better? So I would normally, it's actually daytime. I would normally actually use my outside light, but they are painting the wind, like, I'm about to say the shutters. I can't even think what they're called outside the window. And so I had to close the blinds. So here we are. So I'm actually folding some clothes. I finally got my bathroom cleaned. It was much overdue. We just been on the go. I had meant to do it, have a Saturday clean day like I normally do, but we had that impromptu beach trip, which was lovely. And then Sunday I had the iron infusion. So, and Monday, Dane had a doctor's appointment. We went and looked at daycare, to which I did secure that. So I was able to pay my registration fee, which saves her spot. And so we don't start paying, of course, until she's born and starts to go, which is great. So that's a big thing off my to-do list. So I feel good about that. Like I said, I wanted to clean the house because my house wasn't clean. And so I wanted to get that done, get laundry done, and then work on packing our bags before the end of the week. Just so I can feel like in the event that we go earlier than anticipated, which I hope not, that we are prepared. So anyways, I came on because I told y'all I was going to come back and discuss the iron infusion, but I never came back. So I did get the iron infusion. That was my first one ever. Like, I've always had issues with my iron ever since growing up. I've always been borderline anemic. And with my first child, I was able to just take some iron pills and leading up, taking one a day, leading up to the delivery. And then something happened where they ended up having to take it twice a day for a little bit. But then my iron was like great. So I thought we were good to go. And I was, to be honest with you. I just think that something happened in this last month where my iron was like extremely low. So typically, I tried to stay off of TikTok and things because I didn't know what to expect, but I didn't want to get myself all nervous and things. But one thing I will say is, if they say some don't tell you how long it's going to take, I would recommend asking if you have to get an infusion. Just go ahead and ask how long it's going to take, and then ask if you need to drive, if you're able to drive, because um, some providers may or may not disclose that information to you. So they said about 3 hours, but in reality, I would say plan for more like 6 to 8. Granted, I didn't get there right on time. And so I had to get registered in and everything like that the first time. So I had to have 2 visits. And then the lady was actually, well, I think she was being helpful, but also it was a lot happening. And so she was actually going through and trying to get my delivery registration like half done. I guess just to make it a little bit easier when I come in, which I appreciate. However, it threw me off because I was like, I could have sworn we're only here for the infusion. What's happening? And then it takes them a little while. She was having computer trouble too. And then they had to get you in the system before they actually start working on you. So essentially, I thought I was going to be in like a triage because they had me check into the labor and delivery emergency center. So I thought I was going to be in a triage, sit in a little chair or whatever, recline my feet up, and that was going to be that. Baby, it's a whole room. I walked in that thing. I said, wait a minute. So I had to get my life together because they had a gown. They had the whole monitors and everything. And I was just like, listen, to keep my anxiety at bay, I'm not putting this gown on. It's giving too much like it's time to give birth. And I'm not ready. I don't want to do that. Luckily, I wore like they need to have access to your belly. So luckily I had on a shirt and some shorts so they could get to me, so I didn't have to put the gown on. And so once they get started, like I said, it was an hour before they really got started with me. And so they do a stress test on the baby, which is where they just hook you up to the monitor and listen to the baby and just make sure that the baby is not stressed. And they have to sit up there for 20 minutes. Hopefully your child will be more cooperative than mine, because mine didn't like it. She didn't like it at all, and she didn't want to cooperate. But that's nothing new, because she's always on the move when she thinks somebody looking at her or needs something from her. Like, it's going to be a time. It's going to be a time. Trust me. So once they do that, then they get the IV started. I've never had an IV in my hand. My first delivery, it was in my arm. My veins in my hand really are just not veins that like pop out like that. But they didn't do it in my arm because literally the iron drip itself is 3 hours. And so imagine putting that in your arm and having to keep it straight for 3 hours. So yeah, they get you hooked up to that. And they check your blood pressure every like 15 to 30 minutes, just to see how you're responding to it. And then I ended up actually getting a meal there because I was there so long. And really just was chilling, watching TV in there. I thought I was going to sleep. Oh, some people do have allergic reactions, so they were proactive. They do ask you if you want it. And they gave me some Benadryl and Tylenol just to be proactive in case I would have an allergic reaction, to which I did. But that would be the only reason why, depending on how your body reacts to the Benadryl, why you may or may not want to drive. So just to be on the safe side, I had someone drive me. Just to be on the safe side because I didn't know what to expect. Which, walking out, I thought I was going to be okay. And something about once we got back on the side and I stepped on that curb, I felt a little woozy and I said, maybe not. Yeah, it's not a bad experience. Like, actually, when the iron actually first started going in there, it was a little cold going in. And so the next day, I did feel a little boost of energy, like I wasn't really able to go to sleep right away when I got home, because I didn't get back to about 8 or 9. But I do think I still had a lot on my mind, because toxic trait of mine, I have trouble like depending on people. And although people, I have a wonderful, wonderful like circle. And I just really felt bad about how long it took, and I felt like I had like took her whole entire day, which clearly she didn't mind, but it was just like me feeling bad about that. And then I was like, dang, I couldn't drive. My gate wasn't working to get back in. It was just a lot going on. So I was like in my feelings a little bit. It took me a little bit to be able to settle down and go to sleep. So then the next day, Monday, I could feel a little difference in my energy, but still tired. But it wasn't as bad as it normally is. But today I can feel that there's a little pep in my step. Working, even though I don't work physical, hardcore like physical labor, it's more like I sit at a desk and it's more mental than anything. But I'm always so tired when I get off. But obviously, I didn't take a nap, which I could have, more because I knew there were things I wanted to get done today. But for me to be able to clean the bathroom, folding clothes, I've washed a load of clothes, and then I'm going to hop in the shower so I can go to the store and get some more chips to go with that taco dip I made last night. I feel like my energy has improved, which is obviously the point of it. And I'm guessing that they feel like my delivery is a little too close for us to go with the pills. So yeah, they do say that the iron can cause, a little constipation, things of that sort. TMI. But they tell you to definitely eat green leafy things and stuff like that, and stuff to kind of help you. No adverse side effects is all I'll say. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on how that went, and also let you know that we've secured daycare, so that makes me feel better. And I'm getting things off the list. I'm taking things away. Yeah, the time is winding down. Wow. Yeah. Anywho, I hope you guys are having a good day. And I'm pretty positive we won't speak again today. So we'll try again tomorrow and talk about something tomorrow. And yeah, I'm going to finish putting these clothes away, fold that last basket. Because I try to do the 2x2 method, at least right now. Normally I get as much done until my cutoff time on when I'm going to do things. So my 2x2 is fold 2, wash 2. I don't even know where my phone is at. Oh, fold 2, wash 2. So, yeah. Fold 2 clothes, wash 2 loads of clothes. So I'm gonna fold the other basket, and then I'm going to wash 2. And the only reason we're really to be wash 3 because I'll have 2 free baskets to be waited to be folded tomorrow, and then 1 can be in the dryer. That's how I've been getting through laundry. And those little divider things that y'all been seeing me do, they're a lifesaver, even though I'm a week behind. But it's helpful because definitely by the time I finish those, it'll be time to wash those. Ugh. Laundry is just... And then knowing that it's even going to be even different because obviously I wash Daniel's clothes separate, and I'm obviously going to wash my baby's clothes separate. So essentially there'll be 3 wash days. But at least Daniel's clothes is 1 day. I can do his in 1 day. And I know I'll be able to wash my baby's clothes in 1 day. It's just ours that takes more days. And honestly, I think I'm going to continue to let their clothes be separate. Because it's just easier. And Daniel does help out, and he has been putting his clothes in the washer and the dryer. And I've been asking him to help me at least fold and put them away. So at least we're practicing independence. So soon he should be ready to, once I feel comfortable with how he folds and putting them clothes away, I can delegate that task and know that that's 1 less laundry that I'll technically have to do. So then he can he can clean his bathroom, clean his room. We're working on laundry. He can do dishes with supervision because I'm real funny about my dishes. So yeah, just really working on trying to um, really make sure we're having independence. Because that's going to help me out a lot. To be able to do what he can do that's age appropriate while also helping me out. So, anyways, I'm rambling. Let me get going so I can get to the store and get back.